Techsome.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Techsome. We are back with another awesome video for you all, and today we will be discussing about some cool features about iOS 8. The first feature which we have in the list is called QuickType. So when you actually create a new message, you actually will be having some predictions of the words which will be made by the ever intelligent Apple. So as you can see, if you have to invite someone for dinner, can you please come for dinner tonight? Yeah. So that's the intelligence. If in case you want to turn it off, turn it on, then you can just slide down on this gray part, and then you can turn it on by sliding it up again. So this is how you do it. Moving on to the second feature which we have in the list is the new messaging options which we have. So now have we now have the features like adding a photograph, adding the audio, which you can see on the left hand side and right hand side here, and then you can even add members to group chat. Now you can remove the member, you can leave the group, you can turn on the do not disturb mode if in case you want to stay away from the unwanted messages in a particular time frame. So this is how you can do that. Now moving on to the third feature which we have in the list is the health app, which is by Apple. So here you can actually have a look at the dashboard wherein you will be able to see all the health related data and statistics which you have actually turned on. So you have all these things which you can actually select to be added to on the dashboard. So you can click show on a dashboard, or if you don't want to do it, you can even add the third party applications like Nike Plus Pro, or maybe Pro Fitness applications, and that will be displayed on your dashboard as well. So yeah, all these health related statistics are quite easy now. The fourth feature which we have in the list is called hide images. So if in case you want to hide some images which you don't want to be visible to the other people, so this is how you do it. You can just go to the photograph, you can tap on it, you can then click on hide, and this photo will be hidden from moments, collections and years, but still visible in album. If in case you want to hide it, click on hide photograph. Now moving on to the fifth feature, this is again related to the photographs. So you can actually have this photo visible on the other iOS devices which are actually linked to your current iPhone device, current iOS device, by just clicking on this heart option. So the moment you favorite it, it will be actually shown on the other linked devices as well. Moving on to the next feature which we have in the list is again related to photographs, which is related to the editing. So you can just click on edit, and you now have some extra features wherein you can play around with all your images. You can actually increase the saturation if in case you want to go back, then if in case you want to increase the contrast, you can do by this. So this is how you do it. So you even have the option of straightening the image by doing this, and you have the cropping images. So you have all these ratios which are preset. We'll just cancel, we'll discard changes. Moving on to the seventh feature which we have, which is the coolest of all, is the integration of Shazam in Siri. So you don't have to worry about like installing some third-party applications on your iPhone or iOS device just to recognize the music which is being played in the background. So what you can do is you can instead ask Siri what song is being played. So let's just do it. What song is this, Siri? So the moment you ask, Siri will
Hang on,
actually
let me
listen to it.
listen.
So yeah, since we might be entering ourselves into the copyright strike issues, so we actually don't want to do it. So you can try it yourself. It is absolutely easy and it works. The next feature which we have, the number 8, is the quick reply option which we have whenever we get any pop-up notifications, or maybe if we are going to the notification center. So you can reply there just by dragging down the window and reply there, and you don't have to leave the application which you are currently working on. Moving on to the moving on to the feature number 9, which we have in the list, in which we will not be able to show you right now, but the iOS 8, it actually allows you to use the third-party keyboards as well. So even if you don't have your iPhone or iOS device jailbroken, so you can do it. You can try some fancy keyboard, whatever is up to your taste. You can definitely try it. Moving on to number 10 feature, we have the upgraded spotlight. So earlier it used to be like, so now whenever you have to use the spotlight, for some reason it is not showing here. So you can actually use your spotlight with all these extra features which I'm going to show you now. Settings, general, spotlight search. You can actually search with all these things by just doing that normal spotlight search which you used to do earlier. Moving on to the 11th feature which we have in the list, which is multitasking updates. So just double click on the home screen and you will see the recent folks which you have actually contacted, and then you will be having the other things as well. If you will slide to your left hand side, so you will be able to see the events which you have to attend and the other notifications as well. Moving on to the 12th feature, which is again a cool feature. This now has the self timer with the burst mode. So you can select 3 second, 10 second. The moment you do that, you will be actually having 10 photographs in the burst mode captured. So yeah, let's try it. 3 second, we'll click here, and you actually get the you actually get the notification of the timer by the flash blinks. So if it is it blinks every 1 second. So once it's 3 times, if you are putting it on 10 seconds, it will be easy for you to count and stay ready. The other cool feature other than the timer is the introduction of time lapse. So you don't have to install the third-party applications now. You can simply record a time-lapse video just by using your normal camera, normal iOS camera. But still, there's a lot of difference between the third-party this time-lapse things and this one. So we will be talking about the difference between this one and the Instagram hyperlapse very soon. But yeah, this is a cool feature. Moving on to the next feature, number 13th, is the mail enhancement option. Go to mail. So if you are actually working on a video, if you are actually working on a new email, and if you want, so that a quick type option will be available here as well. So I am just the detailed information on this page. Okay, this should be enough. Yeah, and say if I want to add some more line which is actually present there in the next email, so what you used to do earlier is you used to actually save this in the draft and then you used to go back. You don't have to do that. Just slide this down, go to the email where you want to copy the content. I'm going to copy this, copy. I'm going to click on new message again and it will be popping up again. So you can just click here and paste it and you're done. Apart from this thing, what other cool thing which we have is just slide your finger to left and you will see these three options: archive, flag, and more. If in case you want to archive it directly, you can just slide it there to your totally right. And if in case you are sliding it to your right hand side, you actually can mark as red. If you want to mark as unread, you can slide again and unread. If you don't want to actually tap there, just slide your finger to the total right and it will automatically do it. If you want to do the reverse, do it again. And this is done. So this is another cool feature which we have. The next one which we have in the list is the battery usage option. I know it was already there earlier as well, but yeah, for now it is in detail. So you can actually check what all applications are actually eating your battery in what percentage. So if in case you find that there is some application which is actually eating your battery a lot, you can actually take your action to control it. So yeah, for now my WWE Supercard application is actually taking a lot of percentage because I am playing it a lot. Moving on to the feature number 15th is the enhanced weather app. So you now can actually see the detailed weather application, weather report. Earlier it used to be for around 3 to 4 days. Now you can actually see it for the coming 9 days, and it is in much more detail. The next feature which we have in the list is called the next feature. The number 16th feature which we have in the list is one of the coolest again. You actually don't have to press your home button to get Siri activated. You can do now by saying hey Siri, and it will be on. So you don't have to do it again and again. You can just say hey Siri and you're done. Yeah, Jordan.
I don't want to argue.
Okay. So moving on to the next feature, the number 17th is the application called tips. So this will actually be giving you a list of tips which are actually there in iOS 8. I'm sure that I will be able to give you better tips than what this application is doing that, because for now there are only 8 tips. But yeah, you can definitely try it and it will be auto installed on your iOS device. The next one which we have in the list is the option to actually convert your phone to grayscale. How we do that? Just go to settings, general, accessibility, and turn on the grayscale. The moment you actually do that, it will not be actually visible there. The moment you do that, it will actually be turning to black and white, and you can use your mobile phone in low light as well. So try that. It will not be visible on this, because this can be done only on the mobile phone, and as this is a screen capture, we are not able to do that. Now moving on to the next feature which we have in the list, which is the 19th feature, is the zoom option. It was earlier there as well, but now this is again enhanced. So just double tap 3 fingers to zoom. Okay, this is how we activated it. Click here on the small part and you will be able to see the options. You have the zoom out option, full screen zoom, resize lens, choose filter. As of now it is inverted, so you can actually choose gray as well, and then you can tap again and then you will be able to see all this in gray color. Everything will be gray. This accessibility option which we have in blue, it can actually turn gray. So this is how it works. Moving on to the next feature, the feature number 20th. You can now see the location of the photograph or the video which you have actually captured. So this is what we have in this video for you. Till then, have a great time. Do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to watch the iOS hidden features